Hello everybody. This is not my typical video that you would normally see me doing. I think I'm going to put this under the category of thought for the day. Um, I don't normally watch the news. It doesn't really make me happy, and I like to be happy. So normally the news just is not a part of my life. So for me to hear about something that's in the news, it has to be a pretty big deal. And we've had a couple of pretty big deals here in the United States lately. We've had the outcome of the Brock Turner trial, and we've had the Orlando shootings at a gay and lesbian bar that resulted in massive death and lots of casualties. Not cool. And these things have had me thinking a little bit lately about what does this mean? And what do we do about it? Especially those of us who are light workers or who um, want to make a difference in this world for good. Um, and so the first thing that really hits me, a lot of us who are healers realize that if there's a physical manifestation in someone's body, in other words, if we're physically feeling sick in our bodies, many times there's a spiritual root or cause behind that. Many times there's something that has happened to the person that has traumatized them down to the spirit. And so because that person may not have had a chance to um, deal with that traumatization any other way, now that trauma finds a way out through the body because it needs to express, it needs to release, it needs to come out. And I think what's really hitting me is that in our society, it's the same way. When we have incidents that are like this, especially like that mass shooting and so many other mass shootings that we've had in the past few years in this country, it's almost like a boil popping up on our skin as a society. It's something that is coming up to the top for us to realize we have a root problem here and that we have to heal that root problem to get rid of the thing that's popping up to the surface. So if we have a root problem that's causing these shootings and rapes and anything else that where we just blatantly disrespect the life of another human being, there's a very spiritual cause for that. And the other thought that I come back to is hurt people are the people who hurt people. You don't have people that are okay going around shooting masses of people. You don't have people that are okay sexually attacking, raping an unconscious woman. You don't have that. These people are not okay. They're hurt. They're injured. They're damaged. Something is wrong. And so that's kind of what I've sort of come up with as the why is this happening, because we have a spiritual root, we have a spiritual cause, and that spiritual cause has to do with somebody in society has been hurt. And this isn't the first mass shooting that we've had. It's the first mass shooting that focused on any particular group other than school children or moviegoers that I know of. But it's not the first mass shooting that we've had. So we have a serious spiritual issue to deal with when it comes to this blatant disrespect of life, whether we're going to target a category of people whose life that is or whether we're not. So we have some hurt people that are hurting people. So then the next question becomes, what do we do about it? As a culture, as a society, what do we do about it? Government, I think, has done their best to prevent things like this from happening. I think that they usually do. I think that there's not a lot more that we can expect from our fine police officers, and our legislators sure legislate a lot of laws into being. Um, but when the rubber hits the road, it's about all of us. What can all of us do? What can each of us do as a person? How does each of us help with this root cause? How does each of us help get rid of this root cause? I don't know the person who shot up that bar. I don't know Brock Turner. I would say most of you don't. So it's not like we can talk to them. It's not like we can say, here, get down on this Reiki table and I'll give you Reiki, if they would even give permission for that. But what we can do is we can recognize that there are segments of our population that are severely damaged, they're injured, they're hurt. And because they're hurt, they are actually dangerous to other people around them. And we can send our prayers and send our energy to help heal those hurt people. Because if we could, and I know this is a grand theory, but if we could send enough prayers and energy to heal all the hurt people, or even just all the hurt and dangerous people in this country, or in this world, I don't think any of us can even imagine what the results of that would be. So as light workers, and as people who value peace, and value justice, and value the lives of ourselves and of the people around us and the people that we don't know, it's our responsibility to pray for those people who have been injured to the point that they're dangerous. And that's what we can do. That's where our real power is. And that's my thought for the day. I hope you guys get something out of it. And if you like it, share it. Let's spread this thought so we have lots and lots and lots of people praying for lots and lots and lots of hurt people, so we have a lot less shootings and rapes and other damages in the world, to our world and to our own lives. Peace.